Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers review. I am finally getting around to taking a look at the Transformers Bumblebee Deluxe Scale Collectible figure from Hasbro and 3A. This thing has been in the pipeline for absolutely ages and I just haven't got around to reviewing it. So here we are, just ahead of TF Nation. Let's take a look at the Deluxe Scale offerings from 3A. First of all, we get a nice solid box here. We do get an open window where we see Bumblebee on the inside, and we get this kind of decorative piece on the rear. And then flipping this around, we get Bumblebee with the licensing on the back. And here we have him outside of his packaging, dare I say it. Having had the 18, kind of 19-inch figures from 3A, they've done this a lot better. I'm kind of glad they've gone this route as well. It's much more affordable, and this is a completely solid lump. It is a real action figure. I don't have any fear of kind of breaking things on here. He's a very robust little bug. Let's take a look at his accessories first. We get his Stinger Blaster, which can pop on to his arm. Again, nicely done. We get his battle mask head. Love the kind of honeycomb look to the eyes on there. Again, really nicely done. Gorgeous paint applications with this piece. We get two sets of the doors. We get the opened door wings, so they can come out. Again, really nice paint applications. Got some nice panel lining on there. We've got the window wider and the door latch, and then we have the second type, which is the folded door wings, which are a lot smaller. Same sort of style, but just done in that much smaller size. As standard, he comes with his fist hands applied, and then we get two variations of hands. We have the action hands and the relaxed hands. The action hands are kind of the hand outwards, stopping the enemy, and then the relaxed hands, exactly that, just his big chunky monkey hands just sitting down by his side. Bumblebee comes with his very own Transformers 3A Bumblebee stand, which, much like we would expect, is fully adjustable, very similar to the sort of things that Giga gave us, with all of these different locking mechanisms. He doesn't need his stand, but if you want to get him in some really kind of dynamic poses, and they're going to be releasing a lot of figures in this line, so if you want to have them kind of battling in a battle scene, then the stand is definitely going to come in handy. And whether you opt for the small doors or the large doors, they both fit in exactly the same route. Just push that all the way in. That doesn't look like it's gone in square, does it? There we go. They can just sit nicely on the back. That tidies up so well. Such a good looking figure. So much die cast in these legs as well. Well done, 3A. Top of the head does come off, and you get the option to put 2x AG13 batteries in, which will light up his eyes. Just a matter of pressing on that Autobot insignia on the front. Switch out the head. The head is on a standard ball mounted socket, so it just pops out of that neck plug like so, and again just bringing in the new head like that. Again, same principle with the batteries as well. The hands are pretty easy to chop out. They are on a ball socket, so just unplug those, and then we'll put this kind of action pose on there like so. Got to give props to 3A, because not once have I ever been able to do something like this with one of their figures. This is remarkable. Even interchanging the gun arm as well, nice and easy, just screws in using a very small tab. Just literally twist, 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 and it goes on to that elbow. Oh, these are fantastic. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. One, because it's the Travis Knight version of Bumblebee. Secondly, maybe because it's not a Transformer. You know, it's a Transformer character, but it doesn't physically transform. So articulation wise, do have antenna movement. We have head up and down, really nice big range on that neck as well. So the ball joint is actually independent to that neck socket. Shoulders can come up and down and then out to the side. Love the detailing, even there's cogs, etc. all on the inside of those shoulders. These chest plates move out of the way. There's a butterfly joint in there as well, so it can rock all the way forward. There's an upper bicep rotation. These shoulder pads have flex in them as well. There is 2 bends on the elbow, some more flexible than others, but that's plenty of range there in my opinion. I just love all of the small moving parts as well. We get rotation on those wrists. There's rotation on the upper torso. We have tilt side to side, and there is an abdominal crunch in there as well. So lots of amazing motion, and we even get waist rotation in there as well. The legs can come forwards, backwards, out to the side. There's a little bit of play on these joints here, allow for that leg to come out further. Upper thigh rotation in there. Lovely joint on these knees that can come all the way up. Love this kind of curvation of what's going on here, the way that it kind of piston driven. One moves and so does the other. How we have hinges on the shins. The tilt on those ankles is incredibly stiff, but it's there nonetheless. We have up and down on those ankles as well. And then we have an independent motion up and down on those toes. There's so much going on. I mean, I appreciate why we get a stand, but the balance like this, you really don't need it. I mean, this is a gorgeous piece. It really does remind me very much of when 3A done their real steel line. This just kind of screams Atom to me. It's just that kind of big playability value, and accuracy is superb. I mean, nothing even remotely comes close in terms of detailing, etc. We've got the MPM Bumblebee here, then we've got the Black Mamba slightly oversized. I haven't got the Black Mamba Studio Series one to hand, but that's kind of more in keeping with the size. It's actually more MP10 size. But even with the Wei Zhang oversized leader at the back there, nothing holds a torch to the levels of detailing that this Bumblebee can offer. I'm very much looking forward to the 3A Prime. Judging by the Travis Knight scale, I think Prime is about 17 or 18 feet, I think. So I'd be interested to see how they square him up. I think it's going to kind of be around that Wei Zhang sort of size, but I could be completely wrong. But either way, I'm very, very much excited. Honestly, can't recommend this piece enough. It's a gorgeous piece. 3A have outdone themselves. Peter been telling me to get this for a long time, and I finally listened, managed to get one from Show Z. If you are attending TF Nation, I believe stores like Kapow and ID Toys may well have these in stock. They're not cheap, but on terms of 3A, then they're much more on the affordable side of things, and very much worth every single penny. I will include a link in the description below which takes you through to Show Z. And until next time, from myself and a very gorgeous 3A Bumblebee, thanks for watching, goodbye.